These are the cross dips. Super fun, advanced dips that come from doing twists. 2 ways you can do them, and you can do as many of them as you like. 2 to 4 is recommended. Super, super fun. Look at this, it clears the dance floor for you and people get out of the way. So it's really fun. Let's start it over. So you get into a 2 handshake position any way you want. In this one we do the butterfly, Chicago slide, or overhead slide. So either way, just get to a point where you can get in a handshake position and then a double handshake position. I'll go through it really quick. Take both hands, gents. You take your left arm and put it over your head, and take your right arm, put it over your ladies. Put it on your neck, then slide until you catch in a handshake. That is, your right hands are in a handshake. Take your left hand, gents, offer it to your lady so she knows to accept it, and take it in your left. Now what you're going to do is you're going to spin the lady underneath this left hand right here. So you're going to spin her under both the left and the right. So at this point you are front to back. The lady is standing in front of you. You're stepping, remember to step behind each other. As she steps in front of you, you step behind her, right? Then you're going to slide her underneath that right hand as well. Now watch his left hand, what he's going to do. So he spun her under left, under right. Now he's going to bring his left arm down, and he's going to go underneath that right arm. Right? As he does that, okay, so we get back here. Right hands are on the bottom, left hands are on top. He spins his lady underneath that left hand. As he steps behind her, she steps in front of him. Then he's going to spin her underneath the right hand. As he does, he brings his left arm in front of her and puts his right arm behind his neck. So he's going to turn. So his left arm goes in front, and his right arm, as he spins to stand in front of his lady, he doesn't actually stand in front of her. Okay. It's a little more complicated than I thought. Gents, as your lady goes under your right hand, you're going to bring your left hand down. Oops, wrong direction. Down to spin her underneath that hand. So she's spinning underneath that hand, and he's going to step underneath that right arm, but he's not going to bring it down. He's going to keep it behind his neck right here. This is his leverage arm. Okay, now watch his legs. He's going to step behind her for his stance to set his base, right? And he's going to take his left arm and put it behind her neck. So both of their arms are behind each other's necks right here, just like this. So he's got his elbow bent this way. This is a leverage arm, and the other one is around her neck for that dip arm. Okay, right here, they're side by side. Ladies, you want to decide which leg you're going to stand on and which leg you're going to lift a knee to dip with. So right here, gents, you set your base. Boom. See, he set his base. It's going to be in a lunge position because she's already dipping. Boom, just like that. Okay. Oh, I lied to you, ladies. Don't lift your legs in this one. In this one, you keep both legs on the ground in order for this to work. If you lift one, you twist out of it. So keep both of your legs on the ground. There's that first one, gents. On your left side. So your right arm is holding her up here. Her arm is extended behind your back. After you dip, see how he's got his leg underneath there to support her back? It should land right in her lower back. And you're going to go ahead and stand up. As you stand up, make sure that you lift your lady all the way to standing position before you take your arm out from behind her neck. Make sure she's standing up. Then you lift both arms up. That's going to allow her to spin in front of you. So ladies, when you come up, take your left leg and go ahead and take a step. You can't see my feet here, but if I'm in boots, I'll plant this left foot and I'll spin on it. But if I'm not in boots, or I'm at a place like dirt where I don't have a lot of traction, I will just take a lot of mini steps, as you'll see right here. So ladies, see the feet? Lots of little steps to keep me spinning around. That's important for ladies to know. Gents, when you're coming up here, right, pay attention to the arms. He's going to lift both arms up in the air. That turns her towards him. They're going to spin a second time. So she is facing away from him. Both her arms are up like this. And then you're going to spin her one more time. Right? So at this point, you brought your arms up, kept them both up in the air until she's facing away from you. When you bring her back around to face you, the way you're going to do that is you're going to take your right arm and bring it down in front of her. So you bring your right arm down in front of her. Boom. And put your left arm behind your head, like before. Take your right arm across her body. And then both arms, gents, left arm goes behind your head, right arm goes behind hers, and you dip. Remember, once again, ladies, don't lift a leg. You'll spin out of it. It's really difficult. You want to just keep your legs kind of centered to his body. Remember, gents, right here, when he started her turning, when he put that hand behind her neck, right, boom, there, he set his base. Watch that base, because you want to have a good, solid squat for her to bend over that leg, because her lower back might land on your lower leg, and you want that to be there. Then remember to help your lady stand up. We have a pedestrian crossing. Remember not to pull your hand out from behind her neck until she's standing up. But use that momentum to spin her around. So the lady's in the way, but once again, she is in front of him. And this time, gents, you're going to take your left arm. Remember, her back is to you, right? You're going to take your left arm, bring it down in front of her, right here, to keep her spinning. And you're going to take your right arm, right here, and put it behind your head, just like this, right here. But this time, instead of taking your left arm and putting it over her head, keep it down in front of her body. Now watch his stance. This is important. He's going to take his stance right here because he's got to give her a leg to bend over. Now, he's holding her up two ways. Right, ladies? And you want to hold yourself up. He's got her here. He keeps that arm bent so that he's got a good leverage there. And then he has this arm out in front of her, and he kind of pulls it out away from her body so that she has that leverage to go back over on. Sometimes, if your girl has really good balance, you can go with her. Dip over with her, and you'll have to a little bit. Just make sure you're far enough away from her body that she can hold herself up a little bit. Remember, ladies, do not lift a leg with this dip. Keep both feet on the ground. Once she's fully hit that dip, then pull her back up by using both arms. This one pulls that direction, this one pulls forward like this. I can't do it with the mouse, but it'll be up and forward like this direction, pulling her in front of you, right? That arm slips from around your head, and once again you're going to spin her, right? See that spin happening? And so this arm is down, gents, your left arm is down, but you're going to lift it up on that second spin. Here you are, back to back. And you're going to bring your right arm down. Oh, good night. and in front of her right here. Boom. And your left arm is going to go up behind your head. So spin here, right here. See, this is really important. This leverage is important because you want to make sure you have a really good base to support her back. You're kind of leaning hip to hip, but the real support comes in this arm and this arm holding it out from her body. Boom. See? Oh, right there. Right there. See how there's that little bit of space right in there? That is what you need. And see how he's flexing his arm like this? This is what you need to keep her from spinning all the way over and to give her back support, her whole body leverage. Remember, ladies, to keep your legs on the ground, you're just leaning back from the knees. Your upper body is all one stick straight thing. He's holding you from this hand, which your arms across his back, and this one right here. Boom. The cross dips are really fun, really intense looking. Remember, once you've hit that dip, to lift her up with this arm here by pulling it forward, up and forward, and this one up so she can stand up right here. And you get her spinning until you're finished, and you can keep going as many as you want, or you can finish with your favorite exit transition. This one is overhead slip. It puts both hands overhead and slips to here. She pushes off. So whatever is your favorite come out, it's super fun dip. Try it out. Maybe get a spotter or have a couch or something just in case one of you gets your footing wrong. But it's a really, really fun dip. Just remember to set your base really well. Ladies, keep your legs on the ground and make sure you're supporting her lower back by having good supports in front and behind her. Ladies, remember with this dip, keep both feet on the ground. Keep your upper body one straight line all the way to your knees. The only thing that bends is your knees. And most of all, dance your hearts out.